body bags where horror lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your Fright Chick speaking. And so this week I'm doing 1989's Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. I'm pretty sure it also goes by the name Biker Chicks in Zombie Town, but yeah, so I have Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. This was one of Troma's last huge releases. I remember watching this shit when I was way too young to be watching it. Pretty sure it kind of traumatised me a little bit, but who cares? It's fun. And it's actually one of my favourites still today. So yes, as it says on the box, it says starring Billy Bob Thornton, who, wow, it was bad acting. Let's just say that. Wow, seriously, shitty acting. But yeah, fuck it, it all worked out for him. Okay, so, basic plot of this is we have a all-girl gang of, motorcycle gang, all females, and they are called the Cycle Sluts, and they literally go from town to... I think this is kind of like in like the... I don't want to say the West, like it's a Western... You know, you just get those like dusty old towns where there's like 50 people living there and, you know, just no one new ever enters. So it's like that. They go from those towns, you know, just keep going across country and they just look for a good time and they want to cause a bit of mischief and just get drunk and like shag loads of guys and just that's literally their entire modus operandi for the whole thing. So we follow them and then we also follow the people in this little town called Zariah. Now, it is just full of oddball. This is a fucking Troma film, okay? If you're not familiar with the way Troma works, then you're probably going to be going like, what the fuck during the whole thing. But if you are, then I'd say this is really tame. This is super tame for a Troma film, but it's super fun as well. So in Zariah, we have a mad scientist, okay? We've got this dude. I'm not even sure what he is or where he came from, but there's this guy, and he has now, this is not my words, but he has a dwarf henchman, okay? He's got a dwarf henchman and he's been killing the people in the town so that he can reanimate their bodies and put them to work in the mine. Now the town has gone to shit because the mine closed and it's all radioactive and stuff, so no one can work in it. So he's been killing just everyday people and he's been putting them in the mine so that they can do the work. Now no one knows about this except him. He's obviously got some plan to, like, you know, profit from this, even though I can't remember what it is right now. So yeah, he's got his henchmen to help him. Now, the Cycle Sluts happen to ride through this town and stay for a bit, okay? I'm talking like a day or two. They stay there and you kind of just watch them fucking with the people and like drinking and like finding guys to shag. And it does make me laugh that in a town of like, I'm pretty damn sure that at some point we saw him write like population 130 or something like that, because he's obviously taking the number down. And I swear to God there are like 10 people in this town. There are like 10 people in this town full of oddballs, yet they still managed to find like 3 super hot guys that totally shouldn't be there. Okay, that's just Troma for you. I love it. So obviously, you know, the town's freaking out because like a load of people are dying. The Cycle Sluts come in. They're fucking about with everything and messing it up. They get a bit of shit from the townspeople. They're also giving each other shit because there's about 10 of them. There's like 10, you know, supercharged women who all have a problem with each other for some reason or another, and then they make up and then have a problem. But the leader, Roxy, or Rox, she's amazing because she's just a no-nonsense bitch. And then she clashes with Dee Dee, who's kind of our second protagonist. But then it all comes out because they do discover, thanks to one of their own being taken quite early on in the movie, that there is a nefarious plot here and this guy is killing people and he's making them zombies, and some stupid little kid right at the beginning of the movie accidentally lets them out. So they're kind of walking back to town, you know, going back to their old lives, and just shit, all hell breaks loose, okay? And that is the film. It takes a little while to get into because obviously for the first kind of half we are watching Mad Scientist and his henchmen, the zombies breaking out, the townspeople, and the Cycle Sluts, all separately. And it just takes a little while for the whole thing to come together and for all the shit to kick off, basically. But yeah, it's a super fun film, especially when The little zombie attacks are happening here and there because the cycle sluts do actually decide to help. Whether or not they save the town is up for you, it's up to you to watch the film, but they do decide to help. And some of the zombie attack music is it's like something from a circus. It's like clown music, and it really makes me laugh every time I hear it. But it's a super fun movie, this, okay? It really is. I didn't realise for a long time that it was a Troma, because I expect some pretty disgusting shit to come out of Troma film, but it definitely feels like one now that I know that. But yeah, so Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town, give it a watch. It's a good time. See you next week. Bye.